Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the monopoly board. Hey, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, come through fly check. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young, then the set that's doing it makeshift.
Good evening from the Warriors secure the opening tip, and we're underway in Oakland. Curry, that's the start they were looking for, just as the fans were getting seated.
And I love that aggression. Stylistically, you have to come out and dictate the tempo of the ball game. Don't ease your way into it. Keep your foot on the gas.
Offensive board. Embiid to Adetokunbo. Curry. His first effort off the mark. Goes to the left side. 2-point shot for Curry. Steph Curry. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Warriors come away with it. Curry, he has scored 11 points. He's knocked down 3 threes. What a start.
He's on pace for 44 points in this ballgame. You probably want to limit his touches and actually start contesting some shots.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. It's Steph Curry with the rock. From long range, Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Curry had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Curry. Warriors have it. Steph Curry. He's now 5 for 6. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Curry, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
George. To Embiid. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Golden State basketball. Curry. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Curry. Off the mark. To Embiid. Stephen Curry with a look. Add 2 points to the board. To Curry. And scores. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Russell Westbrook, defended by Steph Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. To Curry. Fires the three, and Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Cauley Stein to Russell. Hits the free throw. Thompson. To Green. Beyond the arc for three. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Westbrook into the front court. They find themselves down 10. And it's Curry who grabs the board. Possession lies with Golden State. Steph lets loose. Steph Curry. He's unconscious. 75%.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Long key from three-quarters court. So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay and I back to Oakland after this. You're tuned into the NBA on Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Adetokunbo, not sure what that was all about. It's no good. That's out of bounds off of Giannis. It's Steph at the controls. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Walker. Here's a chance from long range, and Green able to clear the rebound. Curry to bring it up. The advantage is 13 points. Going to launch beyond the arc. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Gets it in the left corner. Curry, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Offensive and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Curry into the front court. We're a minute into the second quarter. count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Curry. Wow, 7 threes in this first half alone. This could be an all-time performance.
And the record is only 13. He's better than halfway there. But as a shooter, you have to remain lost in the battle. And you're only as good as your last shot. Don't beat that record, destroy it.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Fires the three. Misfires. It's no good. To Kemba Walker. Gets to the basket and scores. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. No turnover as possession stays where it was. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2-of-4 now.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Curry, and he hits.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Curry, and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. Curry with the ball. Lets it fly from long range. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Good look that time, but off the mark. To Thompson. Goes to the right side. Curry. That no good. Off the mark. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Knocked loose. Steph Curry matched up with the two-time MVP. Giannis in control of the basketball. Down a dozen. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. Curry has it. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Curry, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Thompson to Curry. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And counted at the rim.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Curry, where's the chatter? No one was even close to him. Desperation shot here from half court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Warriors didn't hold back in that first. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Working it outside. Deep right corner to Curry. 4-3. Good for three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Curry knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Steph Curry takes aim at Steph Curry. For three, Stephen Curry surpassing his own NBA record, his 14th three-pointer of the ball game.
Ed, he just made me tap my own chest and touch the sky.
Steph Curry, defended by Steph Curry. From long range, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
To Curry. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Curry. Knocks it down from three. Curry with the basketball. The lead is 11. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Into the front court, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. Oh, a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
To Curry. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
And Steph Curry dials in from three. Fires the three. Another one goes down. Did you ever think we'd see a night like this?
Easy answer, no.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away. Curry. Cauley Stein with the rebound. Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Beyond the arc for three. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Adetokunbo. And that's rebounded by Golden State. Curry to bring it up. They lead it by 14. Here's a chance from long range. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll get a minute to regroup and talk things over. It's that time for new blood. Mike Budenholzer makes the move to his bench.
Here we go.
Curry buries it.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
It's Steph at the controls. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Walker into the front court. 14-point deficit. Cauley Stein to Green. Curry. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Curry into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Steph Curry here against Steph. Knocked loose. Green. Steph Curry takes aim at Steph Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. Missed it. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
3 quarters down, the Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet. But the double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
D'Angelo Russell. Crazy shot that time. No good. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Russell to Curry. Fires the three. Count the triple.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. But great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Middleton to Curry. Lets it fly from long range, trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The lead is 15. Curry, and it's good. Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out back on the court.
Can't connect. It's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Steph Curry here against Steph. Finish pushing inside the paint on that one.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Oh, Russell Westbrook. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Curry buries the wide-open three. That's too easy.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Paul George, 4-2. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Steph Curry, defended by Steph Curry. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
And they call it
a simple touch foul.
Cauley Stein to Curry. 4-3. He buries it. Giannis with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. Off the iron. No good. Curry. No good. Curry. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Curry hits the three-pointer. To George. For three. Not that time. He missed it. To Curry. From long range. And Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open. Knocks down the three.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Curry, they have to keep him in their grasp.
I know sometimes we praise the more dynamic shots, the shots that get a degree of difficulty that's a 10 or off the charts. But sometimes it's even more difficult just to make a shot when you're wide open, straight up, straight down in the same spot, splash.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
So you talking about what? I got a name, man.